Larry Phillips starting on the pole in his 04. Russell Bartlett will start them. Russell Hockey in the Hockey 00, he will start second. Chris Stevens. Chris Stevens in the Galletta's number 4 this week. MC Howell in the Galletta's number 9. Randy Platt and the Platt Racing 187. I prefer him to go 87, so it'd be easier for me to score. Melissa Stevens in the 19. Tim Galletta in the 54. George Russell in the 2. Matt Stevens in the 3. Shadow Russell in the 26, and rounding up the field, Gary Miller in the 0. Caution for, who is that? Matt Stevens hit the tires, clobbered him. Let's look at that one again. And here it is. Let's take another look at it. The light kind of blinded it, but Matt plowed into. It was Randy Bombandi put his arm up. Maybe that's what caused the bunch up, and Matt plowed into the tree. Last week, Matt spun out, and this week he plowed into the tree. Very un-Matt-like. Lumberjack Larry Phillips leading the early proceedings here. The 45 lapper. MC Howell looking for a way under crest. Oh, and Matt lucks out there as Tim Galletta slows up. Caution is out. Larry Phillips leading the early going here in his L&K small engine 04. But he's a little off the base. He's packing the field in. Matt now trying to duck down low, getting very dangerous down there. Larry in. Matt Stevens ducks down. Matt Stevens ducks down underneath Russ, Chris, and MC. Matt the Rat doing a very tricky move, some sassy maneuvers, trying to get underneath everyone. Wide down the back stretch here. Oh, MC Howell gets underneath Chris and crashes into him and then tries to get under Rosaki. Wow, this is some big time racing here. Any sloppy driving could get into a wreck. They're so close right now. Oh, Matt trying to get underneath MC. Chris gets MC back. MC had to pull out there. It was almost going to be a 3-wide crash. Larry Phillips doesn't know there's a big battle right behind him there. Matt trying to slingshot under everyone. Matt doing his greasy moves down low. Matt is doing his greasy moves. Look out now. He's side by side with both Russ and Larry for about 2 laps straight. Oh, he gets a good fight there, almost getting Russ, not quite. Uh-oh, now he got a great grip coming out of 2, and he blows by Larry. Larry cannot hold him off, and he gets all 4 drivers. That was greasy. Matt pulls away. Larry Phillips now. Well, now Chris is trying to get under everyone here. Now MC Howell got by Chris. MC Howell on Russ's bumper as leaping Larry Phillips has gave up. He has retired, put his hand up. Retiring Larry Phillips. He did not like seeing Matt blow his doors in. Matt is blowing everyone's doors in now in the Galletta's Greenhouse number 3. Russ Hockey second, but losing ground. MC Howell, Chris Stevens, and Gary Miller Sr. Good race here for second as Matt is pulling away. MC Howell trying to get by Russ Hackey. Chris Stevens right with the both of them. And Gary Miller close by waiting for an opportunity. Michael MC Howell gave a little bump to Russell Hockey on that last lap. Chris looking underneath MC. Makes a slingshot on him there, can't get the bite. Russ and MC almost spun out together right there. Bumper to bumper. I thought their bumpers locked up momentarily. Now Chris is trying to get under MC. Can't quite get him. Gary Miller's falling behind. He's learning that with a little weight on that zero, it isn't quite as quick as he dominated week 1. Driving about 25, 30 pounds underweight. MC Howell almost spun out. Chris had to slow up to avoid hitting him. And now they both lose a lot of ground to Russ. Lap 36 of 45, if Ogre's counting it correctly, that is. He's being distracted by Colin Miller, or so he claims. Russell Hockey maintaining second. The battle now is for third between MC and Chris Stevens. now putting George Russell a lap down. Now he puts Tim Galletta a lap down almost as easily. Oh boy, here we go. This is going to set it up. Matt's gone, but let's see who will get this battle. With lap traffic coming and a few laps to go, it's going to come right down to the wire. And less of caution breaks up the traffic. Matt using a slingshot with nobody there. Got the white flag. Look out here. Look at this battle. George Russell is holding up Russell, Hockey, MC Howell, Chris Stevens. That's going to take it. Getting around the corner without a break. Here comes the final battle. MC Howell spun out, and Ross Hockey and Chris Stevens get it. MC gets shafted as he ran third almost the whole race. And everyone else on the lead lap got him. And again, Matt used some sassy, greasy maneuvers to get by the whole field and take his second feature of the year, padding his lead in the points. Big time here. He was 40 points, 40 or so points ahead of Chris, and now he padded that lead.